Hello students, this video is regarding your lesson number 3, weather and climate. In this first topic we are going to study what is weather. Weather is day to day changes in atmosphere very frequently, means the changes which occur very frequently, very easily. They change such as temperature, sunshine, cloudiness, pressure, and many more are there which can change from time to time, such as winds. Sometimes winds blow, other times they do not. Clouds are there, clouds may not be present on the sky. So many changes which are changed very frequently during day or during night, it is called as weather. Now second point, weather changes are for a small time and over a small area only. So weather changes are called as changes which are for a small time and for a small area. They do not affect larger places. But when these changes are for a larger area and long time, it is regarded as climate. So these changes mean same sunshine, winds, pressure or clouds, when they change for a long time and they affect a larger area, then this weather is said to be as climate. So this is the major difference, that weather is for a smaller area and climate is for larger area, and weather is for a small duration of time and climate is for many more days or months. That is called as climate, or we can say seasons. Next, why is it required to observe and record weather changes? So why is it necessary that we should observe and record weather changes? Because it helps us to plan our daily activities, or it is used by pilots, athletes, sailors, fishermen to do their work. If they will know that how the weather of the day will be the following day, they can plan their activities or daily routine according to that weather. Nextly, these are recorded at meteorological stations. Meteorological stations means the stations where these conditions such as speed of the wind or heat or the temperature or the pressure is recorded are known as meteorological stations, and those who record are known as meteorologists. Those who record are known as meteorologists. Next is with the help of satellites. How do they record these things? They record with the help of satellites. Next, what they record? So as I have already told you, they record elements such as temperature, atmospheric pressure, humidity, sunshine, rainfall, speed of wind and clouds with the help of different instruments. And in this chapter you are going to learn about these different instruments also. Now we are going to learn about different elements of weather. What are they and how can we calculate them? So first one is temperature. Degree of hotness or coldness of body is known as temperature, or we can say heat present in the body is known as temperature, but here it is for weather. So degree of heat present in the atmosphere. And how do we get this heat? We get heat from the sun. Main source of heat on the earth is sun. Now temperature can change during the day, during the night, even in summer also. During night we feel little lower temperature and we feel little relaxed from the during the day. Next, it can be recorded by 6's maximum and minimum thermometer. So in this chapter we will read in detail about it. Now by the thermometer we can calculate the temperature in the terms of degree Celsius or degree Fahrenheit. Next is atmospheric pressure. So in previous chapter you have learned about atmosphere and its pressure on the earth. Since air has weight, it exerts the pressure on the earth's surface, that is called as atmospheric pressure, and it can be calculated as 1 kg per centimeter square. Means in 1 centimeter square of area the earth will experience 1 kg pressure of the air. Next is humidity. ह्यूमिडिटी मीन्स मॉइस्चर और डैम्पनेस. डैम्पनेस मीन्स जो गीला होता है, ठीक है ना. तो मॉइस्चर प्रेजेंट इन द एयर इन द फॉर्म ऑफ वाटर वेपर और स्टीम और वी कैन से गैशियस फॉर्म, that is humidity. An amount of humidity present in the atmosphere can be expressed as 3 ways, that is absolute humidity, specific humidity or relative humidity. First one is absolute humidity and it is expressed as gram per centimeter cube, and per centimeter cube this is volume, and gram means in one volume of air, 1 centimeter cube volume of air, how much gram of humidity or moisture is present is known as absolute humidity. Means amount of moisture present per unit volume of air at a particular temperature, and this is mainly we calculate for calculating rainfall. Next is specific humidity. Specific humidity is total weight of water vapor present in air divided by weight of air at that place. Means weight of water vapor we calculate in grams and weight of air we calculate in kg, and thus when we divide them we can get this in the ratio. So this humidity is expressed in ratio. Next is relative humidity. Relative humidity is ratio of actual amount of moisture present to amount of moisture air can hold in a given volume of air at a particular temperature. This means that कि कितना amount humidity का present है और कितना humidity hold कर सकती है air. Means let us say an example that at 38 degrees Celsius temperature moisture present is 40 gram, but at this temperature moisture can be hold by air was 120 gram. मतलब कि एक बकेट है जिसमें 5 लीटर्स वाटर हम फिल कर सकते हैं, बट उसमें खाली 2 लीटर्स ऑफ वाटर रखा हुआ है. So same here at 38 degrees Celsius moisture present is 40 gram, but air can hold up to 120 grams. So relative humidity will be its ratio, and that is 40 divided by 120, that is 1:3. But this humidity can be expressed as percentage also, and mostly we calculate it as percentage only. So when we multiply this fraction by 100 it converts to percentage. Next is precipitation. Precipitation or condensation. There are two names for this. Precipitation mainly means condensation, and it is rainfall either in the form of snow or hail or dew. So we are going to learn different forms of precipitation here, and that is first one, drizzle. Very small droplets. These are very small droplets, that is बूंदाबांदी जो होती है, and very less water is received by the earth. Next is rainfall. In this the water droplets of water are slightly bigger, and thus we get maximum rainfall or maximum water on the earth through rainfall. Next are hailstones. Hailstones means pieces of ice. So hailstones are ole. Next is snowfall. Snowfall means barf girna. So snowfall has snowflakes. One crystal of snow is known as snowflake, and this is occurred in colder countries where very severe cold is experienced during winter season. At very low temperatures below 0 degrees Celsius, there snowfall occurs. Our next topic is dew and frost. Dew is oss we experience in colder season, or we can say winter season, and frost is also experienced in winter season, but there is slightly difference. Dew occurs on the leaves or solid surface or cars. When you move out from the house you can see there are tiny water droplets deposited there, that is dew. but when this dew converts to solid state, that is ice, that is called as frost, and frost is very harmful for crops. Next, sleet. Sleet is snow as well as rainfall happening together. When snow as well as rain in the form of water comes to earth, that is called as sleet.